Okay, we're in live voice now. The stream should be catching up. Just wait for it to show up there before we continue.
Yeah, I'll have stream up so I can't see.
Yeah,
Yep,
just
that looks good
came
now.
up, I think.
Yep, it's up.
That looks really good.
It does, yeah. Alrighty, so we're pretty much good to go then, I guess. I guess just count down whenever you're ready and I'll start.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Good to go. Alright, I don't want to run away too quick, but I'm going to go figure out all that. Good luck, guys. Or
Thank
just
you.
Falco.
Yeah.
Good luck with the speedrun deck.
So this is for your boss skips. Basically, it's beating the game without Ripto skip.
Yeah, kind of spawned out of a disagreement over what 40 orb means, but
Yeah.
this one's cool, and so is the other one, so they're separate categories.
And they're also completely different from each other.
Yeah, they're very different runs. The goal of this run is basically to it's like, you can think of it like a 100 egg in Spyro 3. You have to unlock the final boss the legit way, but everything else is free for all. And so that means you have to collect 40 orbs, but because we can do gulp skip and stuff, we do stuff very out of order.
Yeah, the goal is to get to Dragon Shores, like, first thing, and to get all the skills.
Yeah, you want to get to, similarly to 100%, you want to get to the end game, like the last world early, so that you can get Fireball and some other abilities. But we're going to be detouring to a few levels along the way, just so that we can get enough orbs to unlock Cloud Temples.
Okay.
Thanks for helping me.
But yeah, we got the 2 lamp orbs in Glimmer, they're both pretty fast, but the other, the lizard's orb is very, very slow, so maybe I'll bother with that one. And
Spyro!
the Glimmer Talisman is the only tally we need to get as well.
Yeah, we can't leave without it.
This magic.
But because we can skip into Gulp, we don't need to collect the rest of the tallies.
So I don't know if this was explained earlier, but the thing I'm doing most of the time is a thing called double jump. If you want to explain that.
Yeah, sure. So if you are stood still, so you're not, well, you don't have to be not moving, but you have to not be pressing anything on the directions, like nothing on the D-pad or the analog. And you jump and then charge. You'll charge upwards for whatever reason.
Okay.
But it makes you gain loads of height. We call it a double jump. It's not really a double jump. It's like a charge out of a jump. But as long as you're neutral, you gain height.
Yeah, it completely breaks this game. Like, everything requires it, pretty much.
Yeah. The game is still pretty broken without double jump, but like double jump makes so many things possible and so many things like easy that would otherwise be difficult. So for example, he's going to jump over to this ledge to grab this orb here. The intended way requires you to go back to the first area with the Glimmer Portal and swim through a thing.
Got that one.
Swim through a little tunnel. Oh, that's a weird way of doing Frog Proxy. That's interesting. Do it like Penguin.
Didn't do it like...
And then yeah, this scenery's not solid. There's 2 more levels there that we didn't enter. I don't remember if we go in Idle or Colossus at all in this run.
No, we don't.
We don't, yeah. So
They're all
they don't have
slow.
good orbs.
Yeah. We do this and one more stage because the power-ups don't change a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I think... Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say, as I kind of mentioned earlier, we detour for a couple of levels, so we have enough orbs to unlock Cloud Temples. When we get there.
Yeah. In fact, one of the levels...
Fireball doesn't help this one.
The next one, Fireball, is actually detriment. We can't do a proxy in the next level.
Right,
Fireball.
yeah, Aquaria.
Thanks for shutting.
Skillets.
You could do the swim in air though, if you wanted to. I think Aquaria would still work. Like, on the second visit, it just doesn't turn out to be better.
Spyro.
So that's pretty good.
The next
Yeah,
one.
out of bounds to
Remember
the
press
button orb, and then Just run across the scenery to get to this one. Completely breaks the challenge just by running on the scenery. Supposed to do a whole bunch of stuff with some whirlwinds and... I'm sorry, Faso, I haven't touched this category in like over a year.
Yeah, the next level we do is Skelos.
Oh, wait, why is Fireball detrimental in Skelos?
Because the proxy with the flying lizard guys isn't possible. And oh my gosh, I can't believe
Right. But don't you save more time in... Save more time in lizards than you save from Catbat proxy?
I don't think so.
I don't know. You need the orbs for Cloud Temples anyway, so...
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
I have exactly 15.
Before you get to the castle dungeon.
Regardless, this is Crush. It's the same in every category.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not the first to screw it up.
See, I'm guessing this was probably explained in 80%, but Crush, you just lead into like a different thing, a different button from what he starts on, so that you get blue attacks in the second phase. But other than that, you just want to kind of keep him from moving by taking damage.
That's really far away. Whoops! I screwed it up.
Oh.
I thought that was last hit.
No big deal.
Okay. That was scary. I didn't want to die.
And then yeah, the rocks on the very last hit don't damage you, so...
One thing to note is I'm using a memory card. Like at the very end of this run, there's a chance the game can crash. That's the whole reason I'm using a memory card. One of the levels has a tendency to crash sometimes. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, there's a couple of like random, well, not necessarily random, but there's a couple of crash points that are possible. You lose a tiny bit of time with your memory card, but nothing substantial.
I messed up the proxy.
Catbat's really hard. I stopped going for it in 14 Tally.
I got pretty good at it for a while, but I've gotten bad now.
So yeah, we just go into Skelos for these lizards. There's two orbs here, they're both pretty fast.
Hello? Hello?
Nice. Really? Oh
Okay.
my god. I thought we were gonna fail that.
That was scary.
Well done, Grant.
After all that though, he didn't lose any time because he still got
Yeah.
the 8th lizard at the correct, like, as soon as it spawned. But yeah, they spawn in a predictable pattern, so you just learn it. Easy every time.
Thank you for helping.
So yeah, it's not that hard when you learn it. I think casually can be kind of difficult.
For lizards too, casually is impossible. Like, at least as a kid, it's the most awful thing.
Yeah.
5-star difficulty.
Okay,
So yeah, I
yeah.
believe now we're just gonna head straight to Gobskip, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some help in case I get a first
Oh
try.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't do the death abuse like in 100%. So yeah, we're just gonna head up onto the roof using some jumps that you see in basically every category of this game. Climb, skip. Detouring a little bit to grab that orb in the wall. And then once we're up on the roof, Falco's gonna try and do gulp skip, which we saw earlier in any percent, but
Oh
it's
gosh.
always
Oh my gosh.
it's always worrying when a reset as well.
I'd recommend you stop playing the drinking game right now.
Oh no. So the goal here, as always, is to clip into the wall without getting pushed back out of bounds. Oh, back in bounds, rather.
Oh, that was too fast.
Yeah. This is such a finicky trick in a resetless or marathon run like this.
Yeah.
Can easily go very wrong. It's alright though.
Oh my gosh. This went fine in practice, so of course it goes wrong here.
Yeah, that's always the way.
Okay.
And in such
God, why does that happen?
Oh, because you still do pillar strats, no.
I never got that one.
Please learn the charge glide.
I've never gotten it
you
once.
did that.
I've never gotten the charge glide one. Okay.
That clip was so strange.
That's a good angle.
Nice, okay.
Okay.
Got there in the end.
Okay. No game over, that's all I wanted.
How many lives did you have left? One?
None. That was my last life.
Damn, alright.
Okay. Now time for Gulp. He's the worst boss in the game.
Yeah, RNG first. That's not to say you can't be good at Gulp, like, if you improve at the fight, you'll get better fights on average, but you're still at the mercy of drops.
Like that, you could probably do if you're better. I've always failed and never get a hit.
I would have gone for that.
Yeah, I never end up hitting them when I do that.
But yeah, first 3 drops are always barrels, bombs, rockets. If you get double barrels, you skip the bomb phase. And since you can't get doubles with bombs, skipping the bomb phase is really, really good. And then you get essentially a guaranteed double in rocket phase. But
You only hope that
is
you don't get. Yeah, you hope you don't get 3 bombs. That's like the worst because you have to get only 1 hit.
Hmm.
It's rocket. Okay, we can do this, I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, that was so close. I'm still pretty bad at golf, despite playing this game for over a year.
It took me ages to get. Like, I'm still not that great, but like, just to get even.
I don't think I need to. So I'm just gonna go for that. Thankfully, he's pretty easy. It's just can be really annoying.
Yeah, if you kind of play it reasonably safe, it's not a technically difficult fight. But...
Yeah.
And we don't need to worry about damage boosting in this category either.
If you want to be fast, it's really hard. Okay, that was okay. Could be worse. Now for the last scary part of this run is Dragon Shores. I still use roller coaster method. And
oh shit, okay.
almost all luck.
I I wouldn't call Coaster luck. It's just
It's not, yeah.
precise.
It's really precise to the point of it being basically luck based. I'm gonna try this proxy once. I never get it.
It's not in the record, don't worry.
That was
Right.
close. Can I get this one? Nope.
So we jump on some scenery here to skip into the castle early, and then once you get up to the top of the steps, you can outer bounce into Dragon Shores. Grab the orb on the wall. It's just pretty much free. And so we're gonna get Fireball and Theater, I believe.
Yeah.
But unlike in 100% and in the other 40 orb, we don't have Swim, and so we have to do any percent strats, where you get the two things kind of separately.
Welcome.
And so the
Watch
trick
out for
Falco's
the
going to
other
do
coasters
is
out
something
there.
called Coaster Escape.
Oh, I hit
If you
the
hold...
bombs.
Oh, yeah. So if you hold the right direction on the D-pad and then charge jump at the right time as that guy is warping you, you'll jump off the coaster before you like start the minigame. And once that happens, you can make your way to the theater or to the fireball power up.
Okay, that's one.
Nice. Oh yeah, you got to do it twice, haven't you?
Yeah.
So there's like loads of different ways of doing this, but the way Falco does it is with doing the coaster escape twice.
So this is the final cutscene in the game. It unlocks everything that requires gems. So you don't need any gems in this run.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
means
if
I
you
can get like Zestier now and stuff.
If you don't like gem rooting, then this is a good category.
Welcome. Watch out for the
So yeah,
other
all
coasters
the
out
gems,
there. It's a
all the
crowded
levels that
track
require
today.
gems, and all the abilities.
Wow.
So swim, climb, and head bash. Nice.
Okay, don't screw us up this glide. You can screw this glide up sometimes.
I've never seen anyone set it up like that. Just charge it around. That works though.
It's too scary.
Yeah.
I make sure I get it.
Yeah.
When I
that's
charge a jump, sometimes it doesn't glide. I don't know why, so I just make sure I glide.
Hmm.
So that's a scary part of the run done. I'm basically free at this point. Everything else is
Yeah,
free.
the run gets much easier from here on.
That's what I was scared about, those two things, Gulp Skip and Dragon Shores. So I'm glad those went okay. And yes,
Yep.
those were okay. So I get this orb.
Yeah, don't go into Canyon Speedway, because Speedway orbs are horrendously slow. Because you have to do the time trial before you can do the orb challenge in this game.
And so now we get two from Mystic Marsh, and there's one in that rock right off the side of this, and that lets us go to Cloud Temples.
Yep. Yeah, we get 4 orbs in Mystic Marsh, and then the rock one.
2 orbs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what am I talking about? I'm thinking of a different one. Of course you don't do the trade sequence in this category.
Ass.
Okay. So we gotta hit all these guys, and there's a little cutscene that plays after hitting them, but if I hit both these guys and start this cutscene, it skips both those. So it's a little bit faster.
Yeah, the cutscene from talking to the end level guy like overwrites the 2 cutscenes from the thieves. It's like a new thing was found recently, where those thieves spawn like immediately when you talk to... I don't remember the NPC's name, but the guy who spawns them. And so you can like shoot a fireball and then talk to him, and it'll hit the guy as he's spawning.
Wahoo!
I
Wahoo!
think that's been rooted into 40 orbs though.
So in Cloud Temples, do Do we get all the orbs in Cloud Temples? I can't remember.
Do you get Agent Zero?
Yeah.
Then
We get it. Yeah.
Oh, it's Basil. Thanks, lovely. Yeah, wahoo, man.
Well, it's
Spark plug guy. But yeah, you need 15 orbs to get into Cloud Temples. You can out of bounds into it, but it's slower than just collecting all the orbs.
Yeah. So Cloud Temple's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, little sequence break, jumping on some roofs. But...
You can skip opening that door just by double jumping up here. You can skip that door by double jumping over here as well. If I can get it.
Nice.
And let's see if I can get this.
I suppose you want.
Yes, I got both those.
Nice.
I spent like a day practicing that.
Yeah, I don't do that, I just aim at them.
Thanks, Spyro.
Yeah, so you're supposed to activate this power up next to the orb guy, freeze some little troll enemies and climb up to the bells, but because we have Fireball we can just snipe them, easy peasy. And then nice little sequence break here.
If I can get it.
I'm a secret.
That looks good.
Yeah, I got it. I only learned that like
Spyro.
last week.
Nice. It makes this challenge way better. It saves a decent bit of time.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
Zero.
I think this is a slower orb to get if you don't do this. I think the one in Fractured Hills where you attack all the party groupers is faster if you don't do this.
Oh, in Magma Cone, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Magma.
Yeah. I know in the other 40 orb this is only worth getting if you do the sequence break.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't do Cloud Temples anymore, but back when you did. But yeah, Agent Zero, you just follow him. It's like a stealth mission. You just have to not get seen by him. Just hide behind the trees. It's pretty easy to do when you're not collecting gems.
It's really scary though. I don't like it.
Yeah, if you get seen by him at the end here, you lose like a minute. It's awful.
So now we do Robotic Farms. Again, pretty straightforward. There's like one double jump break.
Oh yeah, that's the intended way to get inside the castle, head bashing that rock.
Yeah. He sells you head bash right at the entrance of that castle.
Yeah.
I missed.
Okay.
Okay.
This is one of the few levels where you actually want to be killing enemies. There's an orb that you get for clearing a path of like pumpkins and barn doors, and you can fireball the pumpkins, but the barn doors only are destroyable by supercharge, and so in order to activate the supercharge power up you have to kill 15 enemies. And it turns out there's so many enemies in this level that it's still worth doing even with all the enemy killing.
Yeah, there's like way more than you need.
Yeah.
my field.
Wait, what happened?
Are you sure one? Yeah,
happened?
you like skipped a couple.
Oh no, just what happened?
Oh, that's the thing that happens. Yeah, the spirits just get stuck sometimes.
Wait up.
Okay.
I thought you just skipped an enemy, but I guess you do a different route.
So that was what I was trying to hit at the beginning, but I missed. So yeah, this is why we need to kill enemies to get that.
Yep.
So we can break these doors.
Yeah, for some reason they're one of the few things in the game that you can't destroy with fireballs. It's those and like the rocks in Winter Tundra. Probably something
So
else I'm
now
forgetting.
we're done with Winter Tundra for now until the very end.
Yeah, well, we could skip into the final boss now. That's the whole point of this category, is to not do that, so we need to open the door.
So now we do Aquaria and all the Summer Forest levels and like the building.
Yeah, Summer Forest has loads of really long orb challenges, so kind of skip a lot of stuff in this home world.
Here we do a swim in the air. It's pretty easy. Because technically we weren't supposed to get there yet, we were supposed to raise the water first. Here's like the easiest out of bounds in the game.
Yeah, literally just swim into the floor and you go out of bounds.
And we do this to get the final seahorse in this, like, orb challenge. And that just gives us the orb.
Yeah, you're supposed to free 6 seahorses from these towers in order.
You did it!
But it turns out if you just get to the 6th one first, then you just get the orb. He doesn't care about the rest of them. And then we go do the manta ray challenges.
Great.
They're just
Hop on
like
his back and guide him
little
through each of the
obstacle
rings of
courses on the
bubbles
manta.
as it appears. And remember, he's brand new.
This can be
so try
scary
not
if you
to
go really
get
fast, because you can
scratched
kind
up.
of get ahead of him, and you'll miss the rings. And
Especially in the 2nd challenge, you go like fast enough that you can pretty easily get ahead of him.
so you kind of want to be a little slow,
Well done.
because missing one of those is like really devastating.
Yeah.
Now that the man...
So I usually just take the corners a lot wider. That usually works. And this is a good way to just stop right there a little bit. And that's it.
Yeah, Aquaria's a pretty easy level in this. Easy swim in her and then easy top area. And then I think it's just homeworld orbs.
We do, what's it called? Sunny Beach is what it's called.
Oh yeah, you get turtles, yeah. I tried to like brush
It's
up on the route yesterday and I forgot to, like, I just forgot everything.
This level becomes really easy with Fireball. One of the orb challenges is just trivial.
And because we did theatre, we have climb, which means we can do the easy turtles without having to proxy up them as well.
Yeah. I will be trying one more proxy. It's not vital at all, but fun to try and get.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
It saves like probably a second at most if you get it. That works. Starfish. There's
But
one
yeah,
in
the
there.
intended way to do this boxes challenge is it sort of cycles of the super flame power up because it doesn't last long enough to get them all in one go.
Here's the last proxy I'm gonna try. And I was okay.
That was alright. That's turtle proxy.
Yeah. It's not vital, but it saves a little bit of time. You get it?
Yeah, in the other category you have to do that.
Okay, that works.
Oh, nice bounce.
Oh my gosh. These guys can be sometimes a little sporadic. Okay. Now the cycle's all screwed up.
If you do that fast enough, you only get 2 turtles in the first challenge. But...
Whoa.
And then, yeah, they always come out in the same order, so it's pretty easy to know when, like, what's coming next.
Yeah. Can I go over here? Nope. What? That was weird. It like curved around it.
Got sucked in by the cauldron's gravity.
So this has not been great, but it's fine. It doesn't really lose time. As long as you get the final one in. Where is he? Where are you? So yeah, it could have been better, but sometimes those angles can be hard.
Yeah, they have weird hitboxes sometimes. And then, yeah, we left the last box until after turtles, because we get warped back to this guy. And we can just leave straight away.
So that's it for Summon Force. Now we basically do 3 levels in Autumn Plains.
I love this out of bounds back to where the vortexes are. It's like such a small time save, but it's cool.
Yeah. I died like twice there in my practice run. So that's good.
I think my first attempt I did that and then went into the wrong vortex.
I'll just climb up here. Now that we have it. Fracture Hill is also trivial with the fireball.
Yeah, and because we don't even need to collect gems, it's like a lot of waiting around. Got a cool out of bounds at the start though that you don't really see. Oh, or not.
Oh. I'm boring.
Never mind.
I'm boring.
I don't know if it's even faster. I didn't.
Yeah.
There's not really any reason to kill any of those guys on the way to the alchemist.
Yeah, just do, because sometimes that one all the way in the corner doesn't get hit when I firebomb, so I make sure to get that one.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
And here we can blow up the door, but this is more fun to do. More fun to go from the top. And you have time, so it doesn't matter. You have to wait around.
Yeah, as soon as you start the alchemist challenge, you're just waiting for him to get around his path. Because you've killed all the earth shapers.
You can just blow it up usually with the fireball. So as you're waiting, just kind of have fun, collect gems, no point.
Yeah. There's really nothing else to do.
Can you proxy out these guys?
The pigs? I think so.
Man.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
As long as you're...
And then yeah, there's supposed to be a second challenge after the alchemist, but because you've already killed all the earth shapers, Hunter just gives you the orb straight away.
Yeah, that's why we kill them all. Because there's one you don't have to kill for the alchemist.
I remember when Alex was doing like 100% no fireball runs, and did the intended version of that, and everyone in chat was like, "I've never seen this before. What is this?"
Okay, Magma Cone is not scary. It just requires a lot of concentration to do fast. Losing concentration will lose like a lot of time. So if you want to explain it, what's going on?
Yeah, sure. It's just popcorn, right?
Yeah, just popcorn, but it requires some concentration.
Yeah. It's a mini game. You're playing against Hunter, collecting these crystals that pop out of the ground, and the game calls them popcorn. In the first challenge, it's not too bad because Hunter like sucks in this first challenge. He moves really slowly and like misses catching crystals all the time. But in the second one, he gets much better. The actual RNG of the crystals doesn't change though, and it is just random where they come up. So you need to be kind of keeping an eye on these little smoke trails in the ground to see where stuff's coming up so that you can get there in time to catch them.
The last level is... Oops.
I'll give you
a... distracted. The last level is Metropolis.
So yeah, first one you have to collect 10 and Hunter's not very good, but this one you get 15, and if you play bad or if you get bad luck, Hunter can pretty easily beat you. So it's definitely something you have to pay attention to. It's nice to just like steal a few catches off Hunter at some point in the round just to make sure he doesn't get loads. But it really just comes down to what luck you get.
You're really...
That was the best popcorn
That was a
I've
solid
ever gotten.
popcorn too, yeah, that was really good.
Holy cow.
Really solid Magma Cone.
That would be a gold split.
Drinking game, I think that was on the list.
Yeah, now that I think about it. So now we just do Zephyr, and there's one last orb in Autumn Plains. Then we go back to Metropolis, and then finish the game.
You have to break this wall.
That's kind of satisfying if you get a bad gold skip.
Most awful wall in the game.
Not like that. So we get this orb, then we go to Zephyr.
Yeah. That yellow roof is kind of deceptive. It isn't.
Scary.
Yeah, it's not standable all the way down, so...
That was too scary. The whole thing. Zephyr is really easy with just a few double jumps.
Yeah, there's these long... Well, I don't really know if they're long, I haven't done the intended way in years, but... the, the... like Romeo and Juliet challenge where you get seeds from the professor and use them to make platforms. It's like a puzzle mini game, but with double jump it's just completely trivialized. You can
make sure you don't get this orb. I've forgotten this one run before.
Oh yeah.
This one's like really easy to forget.
And if you do forget it, you can't even go back for it. You have to re-enter the level. But yeah, you just grab the 2 orbs without having to do any of the seed challenge.
Yeah, it's easy when you... That first double jump when you get out of bounds can be tricky when you're learning it, but it's not too hard.
So that's everything we're getting in Autumn Plains, and then head back to Winter Tundra and do one more level.
Yeah.
The last 2 orbs.
Thankfully, Metropolis is like really fast.
Yeah. We leave
Yeah,
this to the
4.
end, partly because you need 25 orbs to get into it. But...
There's a way to skip into it, but again, it's slow.
Yeah, it's the same deal as Cloud Temples. You can out of bounds in, but it's just not worth it.
I think the Metropolis early is a lot of fun, so I'm sad we don't do it.
Yeah, it is a cool skip, but...
This is the level that crashes sometimes. That's why.
I don't think I've ever crashed here. Is that just your disc? Or...
No, it happens to people. It's when you get inbounds at the saucer area.
Oh, yeah, no, I have heard of that. It's never happened to me before. I think
It's
it might
happened
be
to me.
just like... Might be based on like where you go in.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's based on where you go in.
But yeah, we get up to this Ox challenge. This level is on global cycles, and so missing that jump to the ladder is going to affect the cycles for the first group of UFOs.
Hopefully I'm still fast enough.
Yeah, there's like a particular one that you want to catch.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch that one.
It's not the end of the world though.
So
but because
don't crash.
Because the first part of the level is so
missed that one.
short, it's like decently consistent to get the same cycle every time. In 100% it's way harder because there's like much more stuff to do before you get to the UFOs.
I'm not used to missing that guy early on. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. There he is. He was hiding.
Got him. Alright. And then you get this orb and then, well, you get 2 orbs actually, the end level and the first set of UFOs. And then the second set spawns again in a consistent spot. And so you can do the same cycle every time. Or almost the same, because the very last UFO can go in a couple of different directions.
Make sure you don't go out of the area there. If you drop down, you get locked out of this orb and you have to restart.
Yeah.
So there's all the orbs, and I would just go beat Ripto.
Yep, that's 40. You can unlock the final boss.
And Ripto is really easy.
Yeah, with Fireball, he's a pushover.
In before I die.
Nah, just get all the early hits.
Whoa. Wow. That was okay.
All right. Spyro, we want to.
So yeah, we just flame him over and over, fireball him.
Yeah. The first 2 phases, you can just stun lock him.
I actually got that one. I don't go for the second one because I have a strat and I don't want it to break.
Oh, okay. Like the second one's the easier one to get, but I guess.
But I don't want to break my like cues.
Yeah, if you've got a thing for phase 3. But yeah, phase 3 is the only like I wouldn't say hard, but like bit of the fight that you can speed up by being good.
Wow.
You want to hit him as early as possible each time and get some double hits where you can. Hit him while he's flying past you.
Wow, it's not being very nice. And time is coming up.
Yeah, what is it? 0?
Time.
GG. I can't see what the time was, but...
I can't see it either.
Yeah, I'll just stream up. No, that was cool though.
I'm glad everything went okay. Like, Gulp Skip is kind of bad, but I'm glad Dragon Shores went mostly fine.
Yeah, bad Gulp Skips happen, but most of the run was pretty good.
Right. That might have been a slightly late split, but in time, but it should be good.
I don't think we can ever think
What is it though?
of Spyro.
We can't see.
You can't see it. Oh, it's on the stream.
Well, no,
4258.
I just don't have the stream open.
Oh, right. 42. It was like if it was proper, it was like a 4256-ish.
Oh, okay.
Before
Cool.
you go, I think that might
Yeah, that's fine.
be something here
I forgot when
to
you're
give
viewing the feed, you can't see all that.
Hunter?
Okay. It's gonna take us probably a good couple of minutes at least just to set up for 14 Tellier, so bear with us, but pretty sure it's good.
Fill time.
I mean,
Tell a joke.
I go Tunnel of Love.
Sing us a song.
How fast can I get to Tunnel of Love?
I would say feel free to do Tunnel of Love, but I need to have the other scene active on the stream for me to actually set it up. So
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
yeah, the streams don't show up unless I have the next scene.
So I'll just
switched to
crash. There we go. I crashed.
Nice.
Gotta end it on a crash. I'll wait for
Don't
that
try
to
this at
happen.
home.
So I guess thanks for watching. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, let me switch this to BRB screen.
So thanks for watching, I guess. Next up is 14
14 tally on next. Yep.
Yeah, assuming it doesn't explode.